Well, after what seemed like weeks of little to no reports of street racing, we are once again hearing the sounds of revving engines and smelling that burnt rubber here in the streets of Atlanta. 11 Alive's Brittany Kleinpeter has been digging into the latest street racing incident that drew a huge law enforcement presence last night. She joins us now live from one of those areas where residents say, Brittany, street racers flooded their community.
That's right. So we are off Piedmont Avenue in the Piedmont Heights area. You can actually still see some tire marks on the roadway right here behind us. And this is the spot where authorities tell us they did respond last night. One of two major intersections that the street racers actually bombarded. But we talked to residents out here. It is a very busy restaurant, business, neighborhood area. Just to paint a picture for you.
So it was kind of like a parade back and forth last night on the street.
Like lots of cops and cars very loud through the street, and then a helicopter in the sky shining light looking for something.
From Buckhead to Piedmont Heights, authorities say they responded to two separate street racing incidents within an hour of each other Friday night. The first happening at Buford Highway and Lenox Road around 10 p.m. They say a large group of people were gathered around a vehicle doing donuts. Both Atlanta Police and Georgia State Patrol responded. And that's when someone in a Camaro drove away from the scene, leading troopers on a car chase through Buckhead down Powers Ferry Road. They say the driver got away, but just an hour later, authorities were called out to a separate street racing incident on Piedmont Avenue and Rock Springs Road. Residents say they saw dozens of cars flying through their neighborhood.
It was this whole street last night. The whole street was, I would say, like something was happening.
They put like covers over their face and started walking towards Piedmont. And then I started hearing the street racing, and then I saw, all the cars. I think there were like 3 or 4 street racing cars that came, and then I don't know how many GSP cars right behind that.
GSP says a silver Pontiac that was seen doing donuts in the middle of the intersection drove away from the scene, hit a person, and ended up crashing into another vehicle before coming to a stop on Monroe Drive. They say the street racing driver and 2 passengers were arrested, and the group is facing a slew of charges, including reckless driving and obstruction. GSP says troopers from their Nighthawk unit actually responded to both of these incidents last night. The Nighthawk unit is designed to target DUI-prone areas. They also tell us that Atlanta Police's street racing task force responded to both of those incidents as well. And all of this comes at a time that both the governor and the Georgia State Patrol is promoting agencies kind of collaborating like they did last night to tackle street racing. Joe?
Street racing having a well-documented history here in the city of Atlanta. Brittany, thank you for that live report.